Hello guys, I'm going to tell you the story of a girl, or a daughter to be precise, who wanted to go out for a party. Uh, it was quite late in the evening, so her parents refused. They asked her not to go because times are not good and it's quite late now. But she was very angry and agitated, and somehow she managed to escape the house and went out for a party. When she went to the party, she met a guy. She met a guy over there, and he was having booze, and he offered her also. She joined him. After short discussions, they had a talk, and he told her that he has a farmhouse and this, blah and blah, and she was quite impressed by him. So he asked her to come for a long walk. She hesitated and finally gave up. When he was walking towards his parked car, she was doubtful. Should she go with him or not to go or not to go? But anyhow, she asked him, will you able to drive well? He said, oh, don't worry, I am so good in driving, you don't have to worry about, come out. And they both sat in the car. While he was driving the car, he was more looking at the girl than the road. She was worried also, and she even warned him to drive safely, but he didn't pay any heed. After some time, what it so happened, it once a car was coming head on. He was in very big speed, more than 100 kilometer per hour, and at the curve, his car collided with the other car. She was very ill. She was hospitalized, and her condition was very grave. So she was so worried. She repented. Why should I did go? My parents refused. So it so happened that she asked the nurse that since I don't have too much of time, I know I'm not going to survive. If my parents come, please do tell them that I'm really sorry. I didn't listen to you. I went out against your wishes. I should not have gone. And nurse said, okay. Then the other nurse who was standing by asked her, why didn't you tell her that the real story? So what the real story was? The real story was like this. When the girl was out late night, the parents got worried. So both the mother and father, parents, moved out in search of the daughter. In doing so, their only car, the girl who was in the other car, collided with the head-on collision with the guy who was drunk and driving. And because of the reckless driving of that guy, the girl's parents died on spot. So this is really very sad, very emotional, heart-touching story. And what we learned from the story is our parents always think good for us. So we should listen to our parents, because we can see in this story the whole family ended up. I mean, the daughter died, the mom died, dad died because of just one mistake. So it's sad, life gives you another chance, but in real life, you don't always have a second chance. So guys, students, youngsters, life is very precious. It's rightly said, we live only once, but we should know what's right, what's wrong. And I tell you one thing, guys, in our heart, we really know what's wrong, what's right. Everyone knows. Not only humans, even the animals. I tell you an example. Even if you see a dog, if the dog is a pet one, leaves your house, if you will give him something, but it does, it waves its tail. It waves its tail and loves you, and then eats the food, the biscuit or the milk, whatever you feed. Even but the same dog, if the same dog takes the thing some other place, takes the things from other place, what it does, it doesn't eat then and there. It runs away to some lonely place, other place, desolate place, and then only eats that food it has stolen somewhere. So what I want to convey over here, if an animal is aware of what's wrong, what's right, aren't we? We have got brain. This brain, which is around 1.25 or 1.5 kg. The human has almost the biggest size of brain. So we need to think twice before we do something, before we speak. So I am sure you must have liked my story. If you like my story, please do subscribe and share. Thank you so much.